EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Carolinas and Bank of America Stadium here in Uptown Charlotte. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Atlanta Falcons and the Carolina Panthers. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Down. Heading over.
57. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go. Check safety. Check safety.
Recon. 132 fighter. Look. Squeeze. Go.
On first down, it's Taylor. Space to maneuver at the 40. It's a foot race. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Falcons. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. McManus's point after is good, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
On second down now, it's Hines. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run.
319. Here we go, D. All day. Defense all day. All day. 319.
On third down, Hines. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
It's 4th down.
Hey, check 26.
7. Mike, 7. Here we go, D. Get off the field. Mike.
Jump out.
7.
Run.
Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. Now this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Let's go. 60 outlaw.
You're not ready.
Protein spill.
Check 15.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
55. Check 55. Mike.
We ain't giving up nothing today.
Mike 55. Mike 55. Hey,
Fair.
Watch the run. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Look at me. Go. Ready?
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Bravo. Look at me. Zipper.
Got nothing to do.
Snap.
Back to throw. He'll find Metcalf.
That's a good shot. That's a good shot.
Complete to DK Metcalf. It's a gain of 6, and it's third down.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long.
Check.
Hey, Alpha. X3. 218. Chopper. Go. Get it.
Back to throw here. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the feet. And it'll be intercepted. Snags it for the pick.
Well, it's third and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it. Be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
I got one.
Inside. Hey, Charlie.
Switch. Check 37.
Rodgers now to throw. Flushed out right. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's a Panthers first down, 17 yards on the play. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Hey, 626.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Taking a shot for Samuel. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. A big play there for Carolina. 45 yards.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. This is Hines. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
26. 6-6, bullet high.
Ready? 25. Check 25. Check 25.
On 2nd down, it's Hines. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
It's now 3rd and 4.
319, 26.
Rap. Seven's a mark. Here we go. Here we go. Seven's a Mike. Mike 7. Hey, defense.
Boxing again.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, They really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up fourth. So they've put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Christian, travel.
Shot. Watch the shot. Check.
On the ball.
Sponge. No.
The give to Taylor. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Yeah, baby.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go. 60 or. Kill. Hey, turn it up. 61. Matchbox lights.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
On the set.
Hey. Four down.
Topper.
Take it.
Hey. 22 jet bomber. Hard. Fight.
On 2nd down now. It's Taylor looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Ready. 18 Gator.
55, come on. Hey, we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball.
Hey, Haywood.
Mike, 55. Right there, look, 55. Here we go. Check 13.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down.
80 weapon. Undercut. Hey!
Here comes to me, it's me.
Pilot, 64, weak. Hey, Echo. Hit it.
They'll drop the throw. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Let's go.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Panthers have taken the lead.
When you start at your own 20, oftentimes defenses play you for the run. They stack the line of scrimmage. They decided, let's not run into that mess. Let's get outside, get to the perimeter, go high, wide, and handsome, and throw that bad boy downfield.
Beautiful ball, good catch, and then it was off to the races, one play, and in the end zone. This is taken at the 3. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They'll run on first down. Taylor, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
On your team.
Protein spill.
Check it out.
Now a give, right side. Taylor. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
15 line. General West. Leo.
Whip. Watch the whip.
Hey, box drop.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
X3, 218, chop.
Taylor. It's a gain of 4, but they're still looking up here at a tough 3rd and 11.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Check three.
Greystone, Travis.
55. Hey, eat. Come to Wild World.
Rock it.
Check the backer. Chance. He's coming. We got double.
You're out.
Tighten up.
Hey, orbit. Ready.
They'll look to throw here. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. A nice pickup there. 18 yards. First down, Falcons.
What a catch, and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them,
They
don't
get that little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. Ah, yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
Ah, you're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception.
For different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a three-syllable word.
Yeah.
You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski.
Ready to break.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right? Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 58 yards.
58 yards. First down, Falcons.
Okay, ready?
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
80 weapons. Now.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Man left. Five down. Stand up in. Check. Front right.
10-30. Hey, Delta.
7.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Rolling to his right.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Get 300. Hey, 88. Hey. High 7. Pilot, 64. Weak. Plant.
To throw again, Rodgers. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
No. 58. To the 50. 5.
Strip the ball. Strip that ball. Check Mike, man. Come on, baby.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked.
Rodgers sacked. Brought down back at the 19-yard line.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Hey, you block over here. Hey, seam 6.
Check Mike, man.
Hey, Mike.
Watch the pass.
To throw, it's Rodgers. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel, 81 yards. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from the wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. I'm glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
This fielded at the 2. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And you're under a minute to go in the half. A first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10.
Protein spill. Yep.
Staying open.
Hey, Alpha. Hey, lock it. Check. Hit it.
They'll set up a throw, and he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
Go.
Get him. Check.
Go.
I got it. Kill.
General West. Go. Hey, Jet. Go.
They're going to look to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Ed Oliver in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs now leads to a third and long.
Third and long.
Come on, set. 30 base.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. This will be taken in at the 1. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them, every move they make works, it clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about.
At the 28-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Rodgers to throw. Taking a shot for Samuel, and that's caught inside the 35. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Curtis Samuel, his 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Panthers, they widen their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Squeeze. Hey, Charlie.
Rush in.
They'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
61, matchbox lights.
Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill.
Hey, Haywood. Yo, go, go, go.
He'll look back to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down. Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, puts a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, deep ball, short ball, and that was a deep one there. They're making plays on the football, contesting everything.
Topper! Topper!
Check 24, check 24.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
Check. Check hot route. Hot, hot.
Ready, ready!
On play action, they'll throw. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete, certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up fourth down. The Falcons send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. That's taken on the 25. A 48-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
And now they're just looking to add to that total.
Strong right, strong right. Out, 5 down.
Hey, Echo!
Watch 80.
Boxing, 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 boxing.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Rodgers escaping the pressure right. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Back north.
Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Check Mike, Bandit.
Swing out, live.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete, certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. Here's Matt Hawk now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Got it.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working.
Exit.
Play clock down to 5, and they're going to burn a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They go to the ground again with Taylor. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And finally, he is out of bounds, but not before taking it down near the 15. And a guy that can change the game shows you a glimpse of it right there, taking the ball down inside the red zone.
It just tells you how tough it is for a defense. You just hold on all game and essentially hold your breath. Will they break a big one on us at any point during the game? It just happened right there.
They run with Taylor, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
Hey, Foxtrot. Bear.
2nd and 13. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack, and that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Hey, look at me. Door.
Check 31. Hey, switch gears. Showing up.
Five.
They'll set up to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Adrian Colbert, he was right there in coverage. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that, and thus far they've been successful.
So he splits the uprights, and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
After splitting the uprights, McManus to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the...
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked.
That's how we do it, baby.
Brought down back at the 21-yard line.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Hey, wahoo!
To throw is Rodgers. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
And it has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today, but on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. That's going to be caught by Samuel. It'll be a gain of 17, but even with that, they'll be well short here for fourth down. They're going to line up to go for this on fourth down. Rodgers stays on the field. And we're back now in Charlotte. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Here's Matt Hawk now as he's on to punt for Carolina. Just a 2-yard return there following a punt of 48. And the Falcons will be taking over first and 10.
On the ready.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
Check 37. Check 37.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Taylor. And this will go for 5 up to the 33.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. They'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
The Falcons on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Here's Taylor. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. A running play here on first down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
He's coming, double up.
Twist on Travis. Smooth.
He'll drop to throw. This one into the hands of Metcalf. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
On third down, it's Taylor. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down. They turn to Taylor on fourth, going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or 2. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs.
319.
Sponge. No. Shift. Watch the eye. Kill. Hey, turn it up.
On first down, Hines. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
And that's the type of run that you'll live with. In this game, he's had a good number of carries. He's just been unable to really break off anything substantial.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
You ain't doing nothing today. Watch twist.
They run with Hines. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
319.
Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
Bang. Inside. Bang, bang.
On second down, it's Hines, and he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
And sometimes things come together exactly like you want. It's not just been the volume of carries he's had in this contest. It's been the production as well.
258.
Stay with your man.
They'll run on first down. Hines. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Easy.
Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. Even. 4 down. Even.
Now it's Hines. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Give them a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Go.
Here's 2nd and 8. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Emerson Griffin able to record his 5th sack of the season.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
Pilot, 64, weak. Now! Hey! High 7. Rocket.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 33. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Green 18.
You don't want none.
Green 18.
They'll run it again with Penny. And he's going to get this one down to the 30.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Green 18.
So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So for Carolina, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to L.A. to take on the Rams. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.